Since the beginning of civilization, humanity has been on the lookout for answers about how to make sense of the challenges of life, control the forces of the universe, and determine the future. This ancient knowledge is a closely kept secret for centuries among mystics and sages. It is a truth so potent that, when realized and put into practice, it has the capacity to transform not only your life. However, the doctrine of Hermes Trismegistus, or the Hermetic Principles, is the very reality you perceive to be concealed within the sacred scrolls of antiquity passed down through esoteric traditions and whispered among the sages. The understanding of the deeper nature of existence and the ability to control the forces that create our reality can be attained by adhering to these 7 principles. The all is mind principle is a mentalism tenet. Everything that exists is built on a mental foundation, including the universe. The singular exists. Endless, living mind. In Hermetic teachings, this mind is frequently referred to as the all, and it encompasses everything that we perceive in the universe, from the largest galaxies to the tiniest. All of this implies that physical reality is a manifestation of a mental reality, because particles are a mental creation within the mind of the individual. Everything is fundamentally mental, so you can affect your reality by becoming aware of and utilizing the power of your thoughts. Numerous esoteric practices, magic tricks, and manifestation techniques are built on this principle. All things are interconnected on a mental level if everything originates from the same universal mind. This idea is consistent with the notions of unity and oneness that can be found in many spiritual and philosophical traditions. By aligning your own mental state, you can gain access to greater wisdom, insight, and abilities through the universal mind. Many mystical teachings place a strong emphasis on the possibility of personal development and transformation. As a man thinketh, so he is an old proverb that supports the mentalism principle. Your thoughts have an impact on your reality, your life, and your experiences. Your beliefs are something you harbor. You have the power to select your thoughts, and by doing so, you can shape your environment. It's neither a quick nor an effortless process. It necessitates diligence, control, and endurance. But rest assured that the correspondence as above, so below as below principle pays off in spades. Therefore, the aforementioned law states that your internal and external circumstances must be consistent. It asserts that your inner thoughts and feelings have a direct impact on your external environment. Therefore, what is occurring outside is simply a reflection of what is occurring inside of you. When you feel good about yourself, the world around you appears to be wonderful. If everything around you is bad, you will also feel bad. For the purpose of this explanation, let's dig a little deeper. Consider these 3 layers: the physical, mental, and spiritual. Consider these layers to be a series of connected mirrors. Whatever is reflected in one level or mirror will also be reflected in the others. This means that your daily life, which is in the physical world, will reflect what you feel deep inside, which is your spirit, and what you think, which is your mind. Let's clarify. Give an example. If you choose to adopt positive thinking, the transformation begins in your mental layer. As you continue to think positively, your spirit is lifted and feels liberated. The physical world is just the beginning of this beneficial change. Perhaps more opportunities will start to present themselves to you. Or perhaps you feel more energized and driven to take on challenges. This concept is extremely helpful because it teaches us how to alter our everyday experiences. We can start by changing our perspective. Consequently, if a situation in your life seems too difficult, think about changing your attitude or perception of it. Real, noticeable changes in your life can result from altering the way you think about things. Recall that the mind is where it all begins. Nothing is still, everything is in motion, and everything vibrates. This idea is based on the idea that everything is constantly in motion and vibrating. It implies that everything physical objects, energy, and even spirit are simply different vibrational levels. Energy is needed for every action you take, including breathing, walking, and eating, as well as the complexity of your emotions and thoughts. Positive or negative, these feelings and thoughts all have their own energetic vibrations that can influence your experiences and the world around you. Your physical reality will also reflect your emotional state if it emits anger and frustration. If I want more money, I must ascertain the frequency or vibration of that money and work to align myself with it. If I want to experience love, I must vibrate at the highest frequency of all love. You must align your vibration with the object of your desire in order to use this law to manifest your desires. You must first feel like a star in order to be among them. According to the Polarity principle, everything is dual. All things have poles. Every pair of opposites has a counterpart. According to this law, everything has two ends and an opposite life with a beginning and an end. We reside in the physical world, but there is also a spiritual realm. The North Pole and the South Pole each exist. A divine male energy and a divine female energy exist. Energy, twin flames frequently appear to be very different from one another, but they are actually the same person. There is hot and cold, but they are just various levels of what we refer to as temperature. Good and bad exist, but they are just different shades of what we consider to be morality in your life. The law of polarity teaches you that even in your most trying circumstances, there may be a chance for light. Your deepest sorrow contains seeds of opportunity because it still has the capacity for joy. According to the principle of rhythm, everything flows in and out and has tides. The universe prefers not to have its natural rhythm or flow disturbed. It teaches you that the universe functions in cycles or patterns similar to pendulum swings or seasonal changes, just as the tide flows in and out, similar to how day becomes night. Winter also makes way for spring. This rhythmic motion affects every aspect of life. This law serves as a reminder that these natural rhythms also affect your life. Periods of growth and retreat, periods of activity and rest, as well as moments of joy and sorrow, all exist. By exercising patience and letting things unfold naturally over time. When you try to make things happen according to your schedule, chaos results. This is ineffective and might make you angry. The law of cause and effect states that every cause has an impact and every impact has a cause. According to this law, whatever you do to other people or the world will come back to you. If you gain from your good deeds, and if you act badly, it has an impact on each of your actions. There is a corresponding opposite response. Knowing this law equips you with the knowledge that you must change the causes you set into motion if you want to change the effects you experience. You get back what you put in. Love is a crop you'll never reap. If you send out hate into the universe, you will receive exactly what you send out. You get back what you put forth. You receive love if you give it. What is thrown around is thrown back. What you say or do doesn't just vanish. Always, it comes back to either benefit or harm you. It might take some time, but it will return eventually. Everything is governed by the gender equality principle. There are masculine and feminine principles in everything. Being male or female has nothing to do with this law. Whether you are a man or a woman, everything has to do with the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves and the universe. It's important to comprehend how the masculine and feminine energies that reside inside of each of us interact. Just opposite energies that complement one another exist. There is no superior or better energy. Think of masculine energy as the driving force because it permeates every aspect of our lives, including our minds, spirits, and the physical world. It acts as the force that drives us to explore, accomplish, and learn new things. On the other hand, feminine energy is about valuing, protecting, and nurturing what is significant. The energy is what enables us to fully experience the present and comprehend the deeper purposes of life. Both of these energies are essential. For example, for something new to truly flourish, you need to push or drive, which is a masculine energy, as well as the nurturing and understanding, which are feminine energies. Balance is crucial, though. We risk forgetting the fundamental principles or motivations behind our endeavors if we only concentrate on the push and drive. We might end up making hasty or careless choices. On the other hand, if we spend too much time preserving and valuing the present, we risk becoming immobile and failing to change or develop. Times in essence, the feminine and masculine energies are essential to all facets of life. We should strive to strike a balance between them in order to lead a life filled with understanding and fulfillment. I sincerely hope that these ideas resonate with you. I would adore it if you were still with me. Please remember to leave a comment about your favorite principle and share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. I'm interested to hear that you had a fantastic day.